Alright, this is my herbal cabinet. It goes way up yonder. And I've got my made tinctures up there. But down here in this part of the cabinet, I have got all these other tinctures. Let me see if I can... Not available while using wide lens. Okay, I was going to turn on the, there we go, the flash. So these are all my tinctures that I have steeping right now. And then as well as down here. And I need to organize them, and there's plenty I need to strain, but I'm the type of herbalist that I'll strain it when I need it. Other than that, it's going to stay down here and it's going to steep for quite some time. I always go beyond 8 weeks. Some of my tinctures are steeping for a year to 2 years. It's just I draw them when I need them. And I need to organize them. Now that's just an orange extract right there. So I'm going to pull all of them out, which is not going to be a great enjoyment to do. But that way I can see what I have, make a list, and know what needs to be tinctured. I've got some burdock root back yonder that I tinctured, let's see, almost a year ago. So that's definitely got to come out of there, and my youngin's needing it. He has skin issues with eczema, psoriasis, all that crap, which is just a symptom of something below, and I'm going to try to see if I can't get that under control. I mean, it's not bad, but it is aggravating for him. Alright, so let's just draw these all out and see what we got. Alright, this is what I've got out here so far. These are all my tinctures. Not all of them, actually. I've got a few somewhere else too. But we're going to reorganize them. And I'll show you what I have. And if you're curious of any of them, just look them up and see what they're towed for, what they would be fine for, okay? Now, a lot of these are from my farm, and a lot of these are from the herb store. So it's kind of a maybe half and half scenario. So what we've got here is alfalfa tincture, ashwagandha, anise. See those little stars? The little anise stars. And then we've got bee balm, burdock root. That's a big one. And bearded beggar ticks. Just have to look that up and it'll show you what it is and what it's towed for. And then we've got cinnamon sticks, calendula, and I've got crepe myrtle. Yes, crepe myrtle is an herb. And then corn silk. And then I have dandelion leaf. And I have dandelion root. And then ginger. And then another ginger. And then a golden seal. Back here I have a very big hops tincture. Hydrangea leaf. Yes, it is an herb. Hawthorn berry. And then up here I have John's wort, lavender, lemongrass, lemon balm, lobelia, and then mugwort, mullein, marjoram, marigold. Yes, marigold flowers are an herb. And then we're going to jump back over here. Oregano. And these are all quart size except for the ones that are There's like 3.5 gallon. So oregano, peppermint, plantain, that is rose hips, rosemary, that's a pint size, rosemary is, red raspberry leaf, okay, so that's those. And then we're going to go to the S's: stangenettle, spearmint, shepherd's purse, sage, and then let's jump over here to thyme and turmeric, and then Yuva ursi. Now these are all the ones here on the floor that I've got to put back into my cabinet, and I'm going to I'll probably put the 2 tall ones, 2 half or the 3 half-gallon ones together so they can be together, and I know what those are. So these are most of my tinctures steeping, and like I said, I've got more, but I can't fit them down here. So let's rearrange that. Let's see, there we go. All right, we've got it done. So now we've got them all in alphabetical order, and I do it from right to left. Just like in the Aubrey language, what everybody calls Hebrew, you read it from right to left. I have been unlearning the mess that we have been taught, and I'm reteaching my brain to learn in the old ways of the system. So I'm going to be, even with categorizing things now, I always go from right to left. And so here's an example: alfalfa, anise, ashwagandha, and then bee balm, bearded beggar ticks, and calendula, chaparral, cinnamon, corn silk. So it'll go all that way through there, and now I had to put these three up front because they will not fit on the bottom. So, and then we start over here with John's wort, and then it goes back to lavender and so on and so forth, with our T's ending and our Yuva ursi in the back right there. So now I'll have no trouble coming in here and searching for a certain tincture and knowing where it's at, if I need to strain it or just draw off a little from the top. So it's always important to know what's in your herbal. Put my orange straight back over there. Always know what's in your herbal cabinet. Okay? That way, whenever you need something, you don't have to constantly dig and pull out and put back and all that hoo-ha. And then up here, here's an example of how I've got them listed. And y'all will see different dates that you do not recognize on my tinctures. It's because I go by, I know that time never stopped, and I'm not really quite sure what year we're exactly in, but I know it's closer to 6,000 than it is 2,000 and some. Okay, so that's what explains the dates. But I have my bottles put in order for the most part over here the same way. And those are the ones that are all tinctured up. Most of them I make my own, very few I will buy, but the pine needle I had to buy from homegrown herbalists, and then the rest of them I either bought the herb or I have the herb grown wild here on the farm. So here's some more that are actually ready to strain. This one's been sitting for 2 years. it's been past ready. But I've got some more back here: echinacea, bee pollen, corn silk, mallow root and leaf, marshmallow root, sarracenia. That sarracenia is the herb that the Indians used back in the day for smallpox. So if y'all, it would be wise to see the way this world is going, to get y'all some sarracenia, purpurea, and tincture it up in case you need it. These are, I think these are rose hips. I forgot to label them, but I'm pretty sure that's rose hips from this year. And then some more of my tinctures. I'm pretty much out of ashwagandha, but I've got some tincturing up. My licorice root, I am not that full on either, and I've got some more to tincture up. And then back here, oh, that's my walnut tincture, my black walnut tincture I've had for quite a while. Some dry herbs, and then down here, that's some turmeric powder in case I need it for tinctures or salves or whatever. Some more dry herbs, and this is all my oils. Some are empty jars. I'm just going to reuse that same jar, wash it and reuse it, and fill it back up. And also, these oils over here, your infused oils, use them in your soaps. Before they go bad, make soap. Okay, you do not want to lose all that hard work. And then these are just some more dried herbs. In a minute, Colt. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to share that with y'all. And get your herbal cabinets in order. Know what you've got and know what you need so you can go straight to it. Shalom from Hill'Top Hollar, y'all. Halal'YAHUAH.